بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, الدرس التاسع. Alhamdulillah. After this lesson, because I think there's درس العاشر, there's one more lesson after this one. So we won't be able to
نعم
finish it right now, but inshallah we'll see what we can do.
نعم
الدرس التاسع في مكتب البريد. It's about the post office. To be
نعم
more precise, البريد is like the mail and maktaba is that in the office. Right, so in the post office. So teaching you some conversations, some expressions, some common terms which you might use if you were to visit a post office. I'll be Jasur. Wait a second, Jasur. It appeared here as well. Jasur is probably a name then. Okay. I'll be Jasur and you can be the Muwazzaf. The Muwazzaf is the worker. Yeah, we've taken this word before.
نعم
And there are two types of workers. You can either get the worker who works like the office job, and you can get the worker who works like in warehouses, factories, production line, more hands-on. That type of worker is called an amil. But the office worker is called the muwazzaf. Okay, now. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أريد أن أرسل هذا الخطاب إلى أوزبكستان. نعم. أريد أن أرسل. I want to send هذا الخطاب, this letter. Why is it خطابة? Why is it with a fatha?
أرسل
نعم أرسل. So
because
خطابة
it's
in the sentence
مفعول به of the
مفعول به. But question, why is it not okay? But I thought هذا. Why isn't هذا the مفعول به? Why does خطابة have the why is that منصوب?
because هذا is the it's called that thing that doesn't change نسب منى what's it called
It doesn't change, it's مبني. نعم
نعم مبني and خطابة is the بدل for
بدل.
هذا.
نعم. إلى أوزبكستان, to Uzbekistan. Why is it with a fatha? Uzbekistan.
It doesn't take I only know how to say it in English, like it's a diptote. What's it called in?
We want to learn the Arabic, yeah? ممنوع من الصرف.
No.
You probably already know how to write it. Let me just write it so you know. Inshallah, make it easy for you to memorize as well.
Actually, yeah, that would be better.
Let's get to it. So we have Mam نوع ممنوع من الصرف. صر. Yeah.
No.
ممنوع من الصرف. You got that down, yeah?
Yeah.
الحمد لله. تفضل.
هل كتبت عنوان did you write
عنوان means title.
No. Did you write the title?
Yeah. So did you write the title or have you written the title? Because كتبت is past tense, yeah? So have you wrote, have you written?
No.
نعم. Right, so I said yeah. كامل أجرته. قلت أجرته. كامل أجرته. How much is the fare? And what's the price?
نصف ريال ب بال ب- بالبريد عادية
عادي.
عادي half ريال
البريد العادي. The بعد beginning means with, but البريد العادي means regular mail. يعني the regular service. You have first class, second class. This refers
نعم.
to the regular mail.
So half a real by regular mail.
تفضل. متى تصل الرسالة إلى typo? It's not meant to be Uzbekistan, it's Uzbekistan. Nah.
نعم.
Proceed. When will it reach? When will the letter reach to Uzbekistan?
تصل بعد أسبوع تقريبا
تقريبا.
إن شاء الله. It reaches after a week.
It will reach.
It will reach after a week.
تقريبا means approximately.
No. Approximately, God willing.
Allah, no. God willing, if Allah wills. Okay. Yeah. Question. Why have they used tasilu? Because we said that ta refers to you, but it's not here. It's not you. It's referring to a letter.
Because risala is feminine.
مبارك. تasilu بعد أسبوع. You would reach after. Any question on that?
Hold on. Sorry, my wife's phone was.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Just
Actually, why is taqriban mansub?
I think that's the way. I think that's just the way the word is. تقريبا. I think that's just the way the word is.
Okay.
Good question. I can't be too sure, but I just think that's because I've heard a lot of what do you call it? A lot of people use this word and they all just say تقريبا. I don't know. There might be some grammatical rules behind it, but I do not know as of right now.
And you know where it says nam kamil ujratu. Why is it not mansub? Because I thought kam makes the word mansub, the tamiz.
Yes. Okay, that's why I was a bit confused. But also, for example, in book 1, you take the following sentence. I think you do anyway. Kam ثمن هذا الكتاب or something. For example, have you not taken this sentence before? Yes, no, you must have. This, I think this is in book 1.
I can't remember.
The word kam has appeared, right? But this is not mansub.
No.
The sentence in totality means what is the price of this book? Kitab becomes majrur because it's mudaf ilayh.
No.
So it's not necessarily every time the word after kam it becomes what do you call it? Mansub. Kam thamanu hadha al-kitabi. What's the price of the book? A good question. I was a bit confused myself. I can't give you a complete answer. But you can just take it. Sometimes it won't be mansub.
No.
Kamil Ujaratu. That's a good question. I don't know. Istami' wa raddid. How does I say the top? Oh, تدريبات exercises. التدريب الأول. The first exercise. Listen and repeat. We're not going to do that. We're going to, inshallah, try and translate. This is a nice little phrase. Uridu an. What does uridu an mean? And you don't necessarily need to use an, which is I think it's better. Uridu means I want. And then and just makes it like two. I want two. Gives you the like what it separates the want to the actual thing that you want, if that makes any sense.
No.
So uridu and then the word after and it becomes mansub. The fa'il becomes mansub. Can you see? Ursila, number two, ursila, aktuba, ashtari, that won't change because it's a ya at the end. Aqra'a. Right?
No.
تفضل inshallah. Read and try translate.
أريد أن أرسل رسالة. I want to send a letter. أريد أن أرسل برقية. I want to send a telegram. أريد أن.
How do you know what برقية meant?
It's one of the vocab in book 2. We did it, I think, when was it? Last week?
Is it? Okay, okay.
No. But even before that, I'd done a few lessons of book 2 with a different.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a bit familiar with the vocab.
Not necessarily sure. What does it mean by telegram? What does it mean?
No, that's what I don't know. I just took it like I don't know, telegram, fax.
Probably.
I don't know.
تفضل إن شاء الله.
أريد أن أكتب رسالة. I want to write a letter. نعم.
Yes.
Okay. أريد أن اشترى. أن أشترى.
أشتري. So yeah, it's not alif maksura, it's not dots. Alif maksura is dotless, yeah.
أشتري قلما. I want to buy pens.
Yeah, not plural, it's just singular. I want to buy a pen.
قلم. نعم.
أريد قلما.
نعم. أريد أن أقرأ صحيفة. I want to read the newspaper. A newspaper.
The papers, يعني more context, newspapers.
No.
That's pretty useful there, that little structure. أريد أن, I want to. So you can say, for example, if you want to say, I want to recite the Quran, how would you say that?
أريد أن أقرأ القرآن.
أقرأ
القرآن. أقرأ القرآن.
Why is it أقرأ? What did we mention?
Because of the an, it makes the following word mansub.
If I wanted to say, I want to go to the masjid.
أريد أن أذهب إلى المسجد.
And after that, I want to go to the shop.
وبعد أريد أن أذهب إلى السوق. إلى الدكان.
الدكان. نعم. And Hamza wants to sit on the chair. Ooh. Forget Hamza, just say, and he wants to sit on the chair.
أريد
means I want.
تريد. نعم. تريد
would mean he wants.
تريد أن
No, not turidu, because we don't want to say you. We want to say he.
يريد أن اجلس
Yeah. No. Yuridu an yajlisa.
نعم على كرسي.
No, that's fine. What about do you want to go to the market?
هل تريد أن أذهب إلى
هل
إلى
تريد
السوق؟
أن؟
هل تريد تذهب إلى السوق؟
أن تذهب.
نعم. هل تريد أن تذهب إلى السوق؟
So you see this like a kind of a common, what do you call it, phrase which you use. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this?
نعم.
I want this. He wants this. So it's a nice phrase to use and learn. نعم. التدريب الثاني, rearrange the words to make sentences, complete appropriate sentences.
أريد أن أرسل رسالة إلى مصر.
مصر is
Egypt.
نعم.
هل كتبت الأبوان؟
نون, this is a noon, not a ba.
هل كتبت العنوان؟
ما معنى عنوان? We said it means title.
نعم.
So do you want to write? Oh no, sorry, not do you want to write. Translate it.
Did you write have you written the title?
I've written the title. الثالث, اقرأ وترجم.
من أين
Not من أين, no.
من أين أريد من أين فصلك
لا. من the last verse is فضلك. So من فضلك would mean your.
سبحان الله. نعم. أين مكتب البريد من فضلك؟
ترجم. Translate.
Where is the post office, please?
الرابع.
أرسلت هذه الرسالة
TO2.
أرسلت هذه الرسالة البريد العادي.
I think they made a mistake. So I'm gonna add a letter here. نعم. Try now.
أرسلت هذه الرسالة B لا
I'm correct. Bill.
بالبريد عادي
نعم.
عادية.
No, عادي is سكون. I think it's a سكون on the yeah. نعم. There's one thing. Okay, you said أرسلت هذه الرسالة بالبريد العادي. Translate that.
You sent this letter by regular post.
That necessarily makes sense. Does that make sense? On its own, yes, as in like if that sentence itself, does it have a complete meaning?
Kinda, yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. In a sense where you're trying to because what you said is you sent this letter with the regular mail, regular post. If you're trying to confirm, so for example, this would make sense if it was a question. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But it's not a question, so you don't want to say you sent this post with what is it? You send this letter with regular post. Instead of saying arsalta, I think it'd be better if you said arsaltu.
I'm just realizing that now.
Yeah. So it'd be arsaltu هذه الرسالة بالبريد العادي. I sent this letter with the regular mail. You see where I was coming from, or I just lost you?
نعم, I see.
نعم. الخامس اقرأ وترجم.
كم ريالان الرسالة لا كم ريالان أجرة رسالتي.
Oh yes. معناه, its meaning.
How many reals? I forgot the meaning of
Ujra is like the fare, the price.
No, the price. How much? Well, subhanallah. How much reals in price is this letter?
Yeah. So how many reals or is the price of this letter? Yani, how much did it cost to send this letter? Aside this. Jasurun, I think is the name.
نعم. ذهب جسور إلى المكتب البريد.
We can't say ilal because there's no alif and lam in maktab.
إلى مكتب البريد. So Jansur went to the post office.
نعم. التدريب. Any questions on that one?
لا.
الحمد لله. التدريب الثالث. Fill in the empty spaces with an appropriate word from between the brackets.
ذهبت إلى مكتب البريد. قابل. What? قابل محمد.
means met.
قابل محمد. قابل محمد موظف البريد.
موظفال, right? موظفال, because it's مفعول به.
نعم. كم ريالان دفعت
دفعت means paid. Sorry, translate the second one first.
قبل محمد قابل محمد مواظف البريد. كم ريالان
Sorry, translate number two, translate.
Oh, Muhammad met the post office employee.
Yeah, no.
كم ريالان دفعت how much reals how many reals is the دفعت?
The دفعت means you paid.
No, how many real did you pay? Reals did you pay? هذه الرسالة بالبريد العادي. This letter by regular post. أريد أن أرسل هذا الخطاب. I want to post this خطاب, this letter.
أرسل send. Post also makes works.
Post. No.
And I think it's better if you say send.
I want to send this letter.
نعم.
Is خطاب the same as رسالة?
رسالة is more like message.
No.
There might be differences. I'm not too sure what they are.
هل تعرف مكتب البريد مركزي? I do not know these two words. المركزي.
What do you think they mean?
I don't know.
Al-Markazi is correct. You picked the correct one. Alhamdulillah. Al-Markazi means central. So maktab, is it bal? Is it bil? Is it bul? هل تعرف مكتبل? Did you say مكتبل?
نعم.
Okay. هل تعرف مكتب البريد المركزي؟ يعني the central post office. الكهرباء means electricity. That was a nice exercise as well. Is that all fine?
What's تعرف?
Yeah. Do you know?
No.
So هل تعرف مكتب المركزي? Do you know the central post office? You know the questions.
No, actually.
الحمد لله. التدريب الرابع. Rearrange these sentences to make a beneficial paragraph. نعم.
ذهبت إلى مكتب البريد. I went to the post office وضعت الرسالة في الطارف في.
ظرف في refers to the envelope.
نعم. And I put the letter in the envelope. كتبت العنوان. I wrote the title كتبت رسالة إلى ولدي. I wrote the letter to my son.
والدتي.
والدتي نعم to my mother. أعطيت موظف بريد الرسالة. أعطيت I don't know. I gave the worker the regular post.
لا I gave the post office worker, the mail worker. Mail,
yes.
not as in female mail, يعني the post, the post worker, the letter.
نعم. دفعت قيمة الرسالة للموظف.
نعم. قيمة الرسالة, the price, the value of the letter. Oh, دفعت means I paid.
Say it again.
دفعت means I paid.
I paid the price for the letter to the worker.
So now you know the translations of all of them. We arrange them so that they make a complete paragraph.
كتبت رسالة إلى والدتي. I wrote a letter to my mom. وضع الرسالة في ظرفي, and I put the letter in the envelope. كتبت العنوان. I put the signature, the title. نعم. ذهبت إلى المكتب البريدي. I went to the post office. أعطيت موظف البريد الرسالة. I met.
لا I
gave the worker of the post office the letter. نعم. دفعت قيمة الرسالة للموظف, and I paid the appropriate price for the letter
not appropriate price, and just the price.
I paid the price to the worker. Yeah, that's it.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, that worked really well. Since you knew the meanings of them, it was a lot easier to Okay, this lesson is kind of short. أدخل هذه الكلمات في جملة من إنشائك. Okay, these ones, because I already sent you quite a few for the past exercise, I think we just do this one, do these ones here, because they're kind of, there's only 6. Put them in sentences. They don't necessarily need to be at the beginning, just anywhere in the sentence.
No.
ما معنى رسالة?
Letter. أكتب أكتب رسالة.
رسالة. I write letter.
موظف ذهبت إلى المكتب مكتبي
مكتبي نعم.
إلى المكتب البريد ودفعت موظفة.
So I went to the post office and I met and I paid the worker. نعم. You own the post office. He paid the worker. You already used number 3 in the previous sentence, so we'll just leave that one out. البريد. So just go to الرابع. ما ترجمة العنوان. What's the translation of عنوان?
عنوان, the signature.
Signature, title.
نعم. Can that apply to address as well?
I think it doesn't mean like the address, to be totally honest.
Okay. عنوان. بعد أضع رسالة في الظرف أكتب العنوان.
So you said
after I wrote the
after
letter,
I
put the letter
in the envelope, I
No.
write the title and the address. So okay. Oh wait, so you're number 5. Okay. ذلك. السادس الصندوق يعني box.
ضعت أرنب في الصندوق. ضعت أرنب في الصندوق.
أرنب.
I put the rabbit in the box. That's the first word that came to my mind. ضعت كتبا في الصندوق.
Okay, now where did you get Arnab from?
You know what? I've been reading a lot of children's books, man. Like,
no, it's good. Get all these vocabs, subhanAllah. That's good. Yeah, so you just said it's a good way to build your Arabic vocabulary, because at the end of the day, you learn Arabic from a young age. So if you learn like that, it's a nice way to progress. Because they use very simple English. Sorry, very simple language. If it's English books, English. If it's Arabic books, they use very simple Arabic. No. Sorry, randomly. I don't know. Now, yeah. So he said, ضعت كتبا في الصندوق. I put the books in the box. 2 more.
أرسل صندوقي. أرسل الصندوق إلى بلدي. مكتبة.
I send the box, or I send the box to the actually
my country.
Yeah, try to say I want to send the box to my country.
أريد أن أرسل الصندوق إلى بلدي.
اللهم بارك. نعم، تفضل. جميل.
مكتب آه، أذهب عند ولدي إلى مكتب البريد.
نعم أحسنت. Okay, great. I went with my son to the post office. الدرس العاشر في المكتبة. Either the library, I think that's the library. Inshallah, we'll take this tomorrow. And with that, I think we finished the book because this lesson, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it repeats itself. Yeah, okay, it repeats itself here.
نعم.
So inshallah, we'll start here. And I got the last 10 pages left, 12 or so pages, and inshallah, we'll end the book. Are there any questions with regards to today's lesson?
Alhamdulillah, it was very beneficial.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, try and revise all those new words, all those new phrases, all those new, and like those little common expressions. At the end of the day, that is ta'bir, all those common expressions. With that, then inshallah, we'll end it here. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك